beautiful Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts. And on the mound today, Brian Bayo. What do you have on him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
All right, just about ready to go here at Fenway. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Strike three, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Here's Turner now. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike two. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Back against the wall with two strikes, but found a way. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Bryce Harper to the plate. That's in there. 0-1. Runner on the go. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Runner goes again. In there for strike three. Throw. Save. And here comes Alec Bohm. To the right side, Meyer. And that's the third out. Back inside Fenway Park. And towing the slab in this one, Andrew Painter. What's the word on him?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Ceddanne Rafaela, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. To third. Throws to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Oh, he can't squeeze it. Around first and hustling for second. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Bunting for a hit. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
They'll just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
What do you got?
Swing, appeal to first. And he won around. Just enough that time. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Outside.
That's off the plate.
Full count now. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the third and final game of the series. Got him swinging. Dangerous hitter at the plate and Trevor Story. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Back here in Boston, and now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Ground ball right side, Meyer. Slings to first, one pitch and one out. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi.
Ball.
Second inning here, no score. Bayo, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Late with the swing there.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The 2-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Ball. That's inside.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. It'll bring up JT Realmuto.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Line to left, 2 away now. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And now the center fielder, Justin Crawford. Check swing called strike. Strike one.
Off the plate, ball one.
That one way inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that misses. 3-1 now. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Runner edges away at second. Swings and misses, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Bottom of the inning, so stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Hit on the ground to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Here's the third baseman, Caleb Durbin. Now quick throw to first. Back to first, and he's safe. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Struck him out without a swing. That K is his third of the game. 1 out man at first. Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Just missed.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in.
Turner over to stop for 1. And that's 2. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game.
Designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
There's a swing and a drive. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Fouls away the first offering. Swing and a ground ball. Nice grab. There's one. They complete the double play, but the run scores. It's 1-0. Base is empty after the double play, and now it's Alec Bohm. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Flips it. They get the out, and that'll do it. Back here at Fenway, Joe stepping in for Boston. Marcelo Meyer.
Marcelo Meyer.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Set down on strikes, and that's 4 strikeouts. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Ceddanne Rafaela now at the plate. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now one miss.
Ball 2.
Runner on the go. Ground ball up the middle. And that one finds its way through. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses.
That's out. Yeah,
Throw.
you're out.
Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
You know this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And a count 1-2. Base hit. In from third is the tying run. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. So 2 down. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Quick move to first.
He's
Tries
safe.
to get back and save. Struck out swinging his first time.
Outside, that's a ball.
Runner takes off. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. That is the inning. Back here in Boston as we go to the top of the 4th. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. First offering way inside, almost got him. And there's a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Now that's smacked to right center. Reaching down and makes the grab. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. Out towards right center field. Rafaela moving under this one. 2 down. Brandon Marsh, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning. JT Realmuto steps in. 0 for 1 so far.
No, inside.
Runner on the move. There's a ball. Throw to second.
He made it.
He's safe. That's inside.
Ball, that's in.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And ball four to a board.
Take your base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford. Misses again, 5 in a row.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
In the air, right field. Abreu on the move. Brings it in, and that's the third out. Bottom of the fourth, so stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit. Single to right in his first trip.
Ball one.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. On a line out towards center. And that quickly 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Durbin in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
2 down, nobody on. And it remains 2-2. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. That one fouled off.
Well, these Phillies looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And that one moves his feet. To the right side, into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and he'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
That's in for a strike. Swung on, belted. And a foul ball. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela under it. And there's 1 down. Go ahead run on base. Here's Harper now.
Bryce Harper.
And that one fouled off.
Ball.
Way out front for strike 2.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That's out number 2. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm, has grounded out a couple of times. Brings it in for the 3rd out. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Chases the changeup in the dirt.
That's ball 2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him swinging for the strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Here's the second baseman, Marcelo Meyer. Up the middle, stop, jump throw, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Rafaela up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss.
That's ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Clips the corner, and that's strike 1. Here's a rocket to right field, and that is that. Back here at Fenway Park, top 6, Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Ball. Nope, that's a ball.
High fly ball down the left field line. And that's a foul ball. The 2-1. There's a swing and a miss. To the right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. Onto the pitcher. Got him. Nice play. And now for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia, 1 for 2. All tied up, and we're the top half of the 6th. Popped up. Meyer has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. He's 2 for 2. Breaking ball, and that got him. Here comes Real Muto. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Go to
got him.
second.
That's an out.
And that'll let him in. Well, we go bottom 6. Joe stepping in for Roman Anthony. Now on the bump, Tim Meza.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
You'll want.
Yep, that ball went out.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's the ball.
Inside.
Got him. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So now here's the DH, Jarren Duran.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Red
Here's
Sox.
Contreras now.
Contreras.
Grounds one to short. Turner. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Back here at Fenway, we go to the top of the 7th. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss. 0-1. And foul ball. Up the middle. Loves it on the dive to first. In time. Got it. And now for the Phillies. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Giovanni Moran.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
The designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And that is that. Set for the last half of the So stepping in for Boston, Jose Alvarado gets the ball now.
That's a ball.
And that one clips the corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Popped in the air. Left field. Marsh drifts towards it. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away. Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox.
Ball! That pitch is out. Ball in.
Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Off
Ball
the mark
back
there.
outside.
They're down 3-1. This one in the air, right field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages. Just so much higher. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way.
So they turned it. Closer, Juan Duran. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Runner from third into score. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
Everything came together for him. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
And he'll one. Swings over the top of that one.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All four pitch.
Runner on the go.
That's a ball.
Pitch misses. Oh, the tag, and he's out. And that will end the inning. Back now at Fenway. Ready to be. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Danny Coulombe.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That one is absolutely belted. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Harper in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Swings through that one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it's off the Green Monster. In comes the run from second.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now it's going to be Alec Bohm. Man at second. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging for the K. This is Bryson Stott. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa.
Great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
So the Red Sox bring out a new pitcher, Justin Slate.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And a foul ball.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boone. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Next to hit, Adolis Garcia. 1 for 3.
Ball.
Line, and that's a base hit. Here comes Harper around third. The relay to the plate. Catcher can hang on. It's 3-2.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Man on second, 2 down. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. That one in the dirt. Ball 1. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Anthony now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Ball 1.
Duran, 28 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one the other way. He's got it. And that'll end the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto.
That's a ball. Ball 2.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound.
Nope,
you're in that hitter's head a little bit.
The 3-1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for Philadelphia, center
Justin stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strike. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Aroldis Chapman.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their...
Contreras handles, throws to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Back to the top of the order, and here's the slugger who starts it deep. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Otto Kemp. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone. Kemp in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man at second. Not close with that one. And now it's even 1-1. Chapman. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And that one is inside.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you. And it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. On the ground, out to short. The turn by Meyer at second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Here's the Red Sox DH, Jarren Duran. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. On the ground right side. Tosses to first. A huge out to start the bottom of the 9th. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. First pitch swinging. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Only one out left for the Red Sox. Here's Story now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And a big swing and a miss.
Ball 1.
The Phillies trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Garcia moving under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Duran with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Let me talk to you. I ain't trying to do too much. I'm trying to stay tapped in. Yeah, yeah. Chasing you up. I don't need distractions.